You're watching Fugitive Red-Eye, and welcome to another episode of OverAnalyzing, the series where I take a more in-depth look at the fictional universes which I love. Today we're doing another character profile, and once again we're diving back into the Go Nagai world. Today we'll be talking about Blue. This idea was actually suggested to me by Dank Asian 101, and I do want to say thank you to them for that. Anyway, this Blue character profile is going to go similarly to how I did with Naojiro, where I'll give my own recount of how Blue is as a character from memory, and then I'll take a look at the wiki page. As far as I know, Blue only has a page on the Go Nagai wiki, so that's going to be the only one we're looking at after I finish what I have to say. So first off, Blue is a character in Violence Jack, specifically in the Evil Town arc, which takes place during the 4th and 5th volumes of the manga, as well as the 2nd OVA episode. And Blue's character is pretty much consistently the same throughout both versions. Blue doesn't particularly have a lot of depth. In fact, Blue is only in it for a brief time. As I said, she is only in the one arc. Now, one thing that's very interesting about Blue is this is something that's kind of debated amongst the fan base, but it is also kind of accepted. Blue is a hermaphrodite. Now, there is some people who think that she may be transgendered, but I am almost certain she's a hermaphrodite just because many of her characteristics imply that she is biologically both male and female, especially in the manga. So yeah, being a hermaphrodite, she is both male and female. The female characteristics are most dominant, which is why I tend to refer to her as she. Now, you could argue it, but that's just what I'm sticking with, is she's a hermaphrodite. Her personality, on the other hand, is not debatable. It's very consistent. So, Blue is incredibly sadistic. Blue takes pleasure in raping, as seen in one of the scenes in Evil Town, where she rapes the one model chick right before she gets murdered. She's also doesn't really seem to care for most people. She does have a soft spot from time to time. At one point, she convinces her boyfriend, Mad Saurus, to spare this guy in order to get help from him. Blue is also incredibly manipulative, and also quite crafty. Again, there's not a whole lot of story to Blue, because she's only in the one arc. She's also incredibly sexual. When she's depicted, she's very lustful. Anyway, that's really all I have to say about Blue. There's not a whole lot more to her. She's Mad Saurus' girlfriend. She's a hermaphrodite. She's sadistic, and she's part of the group of thugs and ruffians in Evil Town that go on to attack the models. If I'm not mistaken, they're Group B, and then the models are Group C, but I honestly don't remember with 100%, so I could be wrong on the letters there. But let's take a look at what the Go Nagai wiki has to say. Alright, so here we have the Go Nagai wiki page about Blue. Let's check the basic info first. Blue is both second-in-command and love interest of Mad Saurus, and appears in the Violence Jack manga and Violence Jack Evil Town OAV. She wears a kinky S&M leather outfit in the manga, and a lingerie in the anime. She is revealed to be rather intelligent as she makes strategic decisions that often turn out in her side's favor, and such as having a free trade market after Jack is found, or knowing that if she has sexually assaulted Ailamu, then Mad Saurus won't be mad since he loves her. She is bisexual and promiscuous. For example, Blue will save a man's life just so she can fornicate with him later, rape a woman for her own sadistic pleasure, and even shows lust towards Jack at the trade market. She is lovers with Mad Saurus. She does not mind his disfigured and intimidating appearance. She has an open relationship with him, as they both never object to either of them openly mentioning sex with other people. She resembles Gestapo, the S&M Nazi from Kekko Kamen Episode 1, and it is revealed that she is a hermaphrodite in the manga, which leads very unpleasant experience for the leader of Section C. In the anime, she stabs Kawamori before raping Ailamu. After or during this abuse, Jack comes in with one swing of his 40-centimeter jackknife. He decapitates her, which is also shown in the OVA. Along with her left mammary and large prostate, Mad Saurus returns from his battle with Jack to find his men butchered and Blue dismembered. No pun intended. Ah, dismembered, that's clever. Mad Saurus swears to slaughter Jack as he is mad with grief, then he cannibalizes Blue to merge their strength. Mad Saurus transforms into a monster in the OVA. Yeah, that's true. When Mad Saurus eats Blue in the OVA, he turns into this demon monster, whereas he doesn't really transform or anything in the manga. He just eats her for no reason. She was voiced by Kenyu Horichi, a man using an ambiguous voice, who is also this guy. I'm not going to go through everyone he played. He was in Devil Lady. He was in God Mazinger. He was in a lot of things from the looks of it. Oh, and he was Tetsuya in Hell's Wind. So, oh wait, who? He was Osaki in Yorotsuki Doji. Well, there you go. Gender. There has been some debate on the true gender of Blue. Some say she was born male and became a woman, while others say the opposite, though the latter is highly unlikely. Using the manga pages, we can see she has a bit of what might be female genitals underneath her rather large male organ. Also, in Jack sliced off her left D cup, there was blood and no sign of silicone or other breast implants. Furthermore, in the anime, her big breast jiggled as though made of real and soft breast meat. When she jumped when Jack was about to behead her, so her big soft bouncy bust is real. Though it is possible for transsexuals to develop breasts to that naturally sized through early use of hormone therapy, this evidence leads us to believe that she is a hermaphrodite/intersex who was born with the ability to develop breasts and possessing both male and female crotch parts, instead of being born one and changed to the other. Blue is likely just a hermaphrodite with both male and female primary sex organs, penis, vagina, but only female secondary organs, breasts. Background. Blue being devoured by Mad Source seems very similar to the prophecy in the Book of Revelations where a demoness known as the Whore of Babylon will be devoured by a demon known as the Seven-Headed Beast. Alright, there you go. That's what our boy Chisu on the Go Nagai wiki had to say. Like I said, there's not a whole lot of depth to Blue, so that's pretty much all I can really say about her. But thanks again to DankAsian101 for requesting this video. I'm gonna leave a poll up in the corner who I should do a profile of next. Of course, if you have other suggestions other than what's listed, feel free to let me know. I'm thinking of doing something non-Go Nagai related, so I'm thinking if we want to stick with anime characters, I want to do Amano Jaku from Yorotsuki Doji, or possibly Hei from Darker Than Black. Other than that, if we want to step away from anime for a minute, maybe do one of the Red Dwarf characters like Rimmer or Lister. Or if you guys do want me to stick with Go Nagai for the time being, I can do either Omori-kun or Alphon. Obviously, if you have other ideas, do post them in the comments, and I'm open to either Go Nagai or non-Go Nagai. I don't really care what it is. If it's a character I'm familiar enough with, it's fair game. So this has been Fugitive Red Eye, and you have a great day.
Subscribe to Fugitive Red Eye.